I want us to do a flow class. Like, so we're going to move very slowly and easy from pose to pose. Of course, there will be some warm up and everything, and we're going to work with just the side body. So it's like strengthening, stabilizing, but also kind of stretching a little bit the side body, which I find nice. It's my favorite theme to do for myself, and it's also very important, and we sometimes forget about it. So let's start with the strip. Place it behind you in your mat with the round edge up. Come down on your elbows, bend your knees. So you can kind of scoop this one up and down and find your chest bone. So it will be straight under your chest bone. Find that. Place, come slowly down and grab the back of your head with your hands. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Turn your elbows towards each other and then just drop the weight of your head in your hands. Feeling the pressure between your spine and that strip increase a lot. Try to relax your face, close your eyes. Try to relax your neck. Feel your shoulders are heavy. Try to relax your chest. Feel your back is heavy against the strip. Inhale. And on your exhalation, start to come slowly, slowly down, keeping your chin close to your chest. Rolling down, one vertebra at a time. Try to keep that neck relaxed all the way down. And when your fingers meet the strip, slide your hands away. Rest the back of your head on the strip and place your hands on your body somewhere. Put your feet in a comfortable position. So they could be hip width apart, with knees straight up. You could walk your feet a little bit more apart and let your knees lock together. Or if you're in the mood for stretching, you could also stretch your legs forward today. So anything, but stretching the legs forward always brings some tension to your lower back. So here you are on your mat. On the strip, preparing for moving. So feel the soles of your feet and try to relax your toes. Feel your legs. You have ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Try to make it soft. Also where your thighs meet your pelvis, around your groins there. Soften. Soften your lower belly. And this helps you to relax your lower back. Soften your chest and feel that you're heavy on the strip. And when you soften your chest, it's more easy also to relax the front of your shoulders, top of your shoulders, sides of your neck. Try to feel it. Feel your arms, your hands. Feel your neck. Feel the weight of your head on the strip. Try to feel your whole skull and relax there. And then move your attention to your face. Soften your forehead between your eyebrows. Feel your temples, your jaws. Can you relax something there? Feel your chin, cheek, whatever it's called, your mouth. Soften. Tongue. Separate your teeth. And then find your breath. Entering and leaving your nostrils. Entering and leaving your bum. moment. And then start to deepen your breath a little bit. Try to pull the air high up in your lungs towards your collarbones, out to the tips of your shoulders. And then when you exhale, try to release, relax, and sink into that space. Each inhalation opens your chest and makes it light. Each exhalation is a way to release, relax, and get heavy in the back of your body. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace your thumbs. So I point my palms away from me, spread my fingers, and pull a little bit on my thumbs. So you can stretch your arms completely, or you can keep a soft bend in your elbows. It's your decision. Take an inhalation here. And on your exhalation, start slowly to float your arms back above your head. So when you come to a natural stop, stop there and observe. Is your lower back still relaxed? Did you lift your chin? Did you lift your shoulders? Just try to soften. And then we're going to go up and down kind of dynamically, but with the breath. So inhale here. On your exhalation, float your arms slowly up towards the ceiling. And when you come to that stop, you take a deep inhalation, and the next exhalation brings your arms back again. So we move, or we start each movement with an exhalation today. So when you come back, you take a break, check in, inhale deeply, and exhale, move up again. Just follow your own breath rhythm. You don't need to be quick, but you can move in a way that feels good for you. Like we're kind of lubricating our shoulders, but we're also already now bringing some length into our side body. So when your arms point up towards the ceiling now, change the interlace of your thumbs. It's a little bit different, just a tiny bit different, and then continue your movement. Maybe when you have your arms back above your head, you can feel that stretch through your upper arms, outer armpits, sides of your ribs, maybe all the way down to the sides of your waist. Maybe yes, maybe not. Then I want you to stop with your arms above your head, so behind your head there. Stop, feel, now you can concentrate on the stretching on the sides of your body. And then just try to lengthen back as long as you can. Don't think about lifting shoulders or whatever, we're doing that. We're lengthening. And then start to soften your shoulders and move them away from your ears. Your arms are still behind your head. And then repeat a couple of times. So just stretch out like it's the first thing in the morning. Soften your shoulders, moves a little bit away from your ears. And maybe one more time only. And then open your elbows and rest your arms in the floor, maybe like cactus, straight out, or lower down, depending on your shoulders today. Come back to your breath. Feel the rising and lowering of your chest. And visualize a line from your fingertips to your fingertips. All this line. That increases a little bit when you inhale and your chest rises, and it sinks a little bit down when you exhale. Just a tiny movement, tiny breath. Can you move your arms like 5 centimeters higher up on each side? Just feel it. Check that your neck is long. Check if it's okay. Feel your breath. And then in the end, lift your arms above your head and grab your forearms or your elbows. Maybe your forearms rest on that strip. Let them do that. Walk. Now everyone, walk your feet close to your buttocks. We're going to do just a tiny, tiny bridge. And it's not really to do a back bend, but it's to lengthen our spine. So inhale, exhale, push your feet into the floor and lift your pelvis from the floor, pushing your knees away from you. Maybe you feel your neck lengthens a bit. Now stretch your arms back. Palms facing each other. Maybe your fingertips or fingers touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale, come slowly down, pointing your tailbone towards your heels. That's a gentle way to lengthen your lower back. The pressure towards the strip, between the strip and your spine, will increase a little bit. And then open your arms out to the side so you can relax them comfortably again. Couple of breaths here. Then come over to your sides. And slowly push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. This could be used as a chair. If you don't have a pillow, if you don't have a blanket, anything. Rest your hands in your lap, close your eyes, and just feel. So now we change from laying to seated. Feel the blood running away from your head. Feel your shoulders. Feel your spine, that's already been lengthened a little bit. And of course, feel the sides of your body. So to feel it more, place your hands in your groins. So it's like I'm, how can I say, opening my fingers and push a little bit down and try to lengthen up. Not too much, just lengthen up. So it's like I'm pulling myself up and then I'm trying to keep that length in my mid-body. Rest my hands on my lap again and relax my shoulders. Just feel it. Then open your eyes. Stretch your arms out to the side, palms facing up. So we're going to try to work our sides a little bit. So tilt over to one side. Just so feel your spine is kind of straight and it's not much that happens. Back to the middle, over to the other side. Back to the middle, to the first side. And back to the middle, to the other side. Now we're going to bring some thinking into it. So when I move to one side, I turn the other palm down. And I look to the side I'm in. I go back to the middle, I change, and I look. It's like I'm serving something in the hand that opens. So it's a small rotation in your shoulders, just a tiny movement from side to side. Feeling your waist working a bit, hopefully. And then place your right hand in the floor next to you. You could use a block if you want, but the floor is pretty close anyway. Bend your elbows in towards your body and stretch the other arm up. Feel you lengthening this side now. But don't crunch too much the other side either. Push your hand into the block or the floor. Inhale. And exhale, just fold over. Now we're kind of stretching where we've been working. You can stay here, or you can drape your arm around your head and rest your ear in your hand here. Up to you. Breathe towards your left lung, or the lung that's pointed up towards the ceiling. And visualize. Visualizing always helps. Visualize that your ribs are opening like a fan, giving more space to that lung. And push yourself up. You're changing sides, maybe block, maybe not. Turn your elbow in towards your body. And start by stretching up. So you're making length with strength, and then you're folding over. So you could stay here, or grab your head with your hand. Your turn. Now it's the other lung. Breathe towards it. And push yourself up. Let's change the crossing of our legs. So we work both sides of our hips. And then a little bit stronger. So stretch your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Just relax your shoulders. Feel you're a bit strong here in the front of your body, breathing your ribs down, maybe even lifting your lower belly slightly. And then lean over to one side. So now maybe less movement. Now this side. So for me this is hard. I do less, and then I work more where I should work. No? If I go too far, I raise my shoulders. Try a couple of times. Feel. Very important. Then come up. Stretch your arms out to the side. Palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate to one side. Doesn't matter which. Feel that something is working on the sides of your waist. You have to keep doing that rotation. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Don't need to go so far. Just feel it. And then we're just going to go dynamically from side to side, rotating on our own axis. You don't need to go far. It's the movement we want more than depth. Oh, and then rest your hands in your lap, close your eyes. And now feel the sides of your body again. We've been working out. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Circulation maybe. Maybe the air touching your skin. Maybe the contact with the floor. Anything. Blink your eyes open and come over on all four. And I think maybe we should use our blocks to make this a little bit more easy. So, because we're gonna try to do some diagonal work. So place your hands under your shoulders, more or less. Give some space there. Knees more or less under your hips. And let's start with cat and cow, so just easy peasy, normal. Inhale here, exhale, curve, push your hands into the blocks or the floor. And inhale, sway, shoulders back and down, or shoulder blades, chest forward, gaze forward. Continue a couple of more rounds in your own rhythm. And remember, every time you bring tension into your spine in any position in the yoga will help to just cat and cow a little. It's like we're releasing tension. And And come to a neutral back. Push the back of your head up towards the ceiling. Breathe your lower ribs into your abdomen. Maybe you feel a tiny lift in your lower abdomen. And then start to sneak your right leg out and back without lifting that right hip. So maybe the leg won't even be parallel with the floor. Feel how you are on your shoulders now, your hands, shoulders away from your ears, strong arms, long neck. From your hip, turn your right foot out to the side. And this is we're gonna do slowly. See if you can move that leg out to the side. Maybe 10 centimeters, maybe more. So be nice with yourself. In yoga, it's always you have to be nice with yourself first to be nice with others. So feel what's happening. Feel if you're tilting a lot over to one side, if you manage to stay in the middle. And be honest with yourself. Do you want to lift your arm and do the same on the other side, or are you okay here? So if you want to do the arm, left arm forward, turn your palm out and move that arm out to the side, as much as you feel like. Great. Push the back of your head up towards the ceiling. Good. Good. And then try to move back, both arm and leg in the same time. And then turn your toes down. Turn your palm down. And then lower knee and hand in the same moment. Yes. Cat and cow. Inhale, exhale. Push and curl. Inhale, slowly sway. Take the tension out of your spine. One more time. Push. And sway. Back to a neutral back. Prepare by pushing the back of your head up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears, strong arms, strong belly. Sneak your left leg out and back. And feel, will you fall over to your right side, or can you stay in the middle? Then from your toes, no, from your hips, turn your toes out to the side and sneak that leg out to the side. And remember, one side can be different than the other. Don't worry. See if you can come into your middle. Stretch your right arm forward. Turn your palm out and swing that arm out to the side. Don't need to go far. Maybe only do the leg goes. Very nice. Exhale. Inhale back to the middle. Turning palm in, toes down. And then landing hand and knee in the same moment. Now, take one step forward, take the blocks away, take one step forward with each hand, tuck your toes, prepare your shoulders and arms. So strong arms, wide shoulders, keep your knees downward facing down. First dog, anything you want. If you want to walk around, fiddle around, if you want to make your step wider, longer, if you want to check hand position, shoulders, how's your neck, it looks great. Everyone. And then slide forward again and lower your knees to the floor. Top of your feet as well. Step your right foot behind the left and open your hips to the right. See if you have your balance here. If it's hard to keep your balance, you can swipe that left shin a little bit out to the left. It helps for balance, just so you know. You know when we're going to do something, we're going to do one preparation. We're going to grab the back of our head with our hands. Push the back of our head into our hands. And feeling that the whole spine activates. Then you can stretch that arm up towards the ceiling. Keep a glance down to the floor and see if it's possible for you to lift that back leg. Check it out. Yeah. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your foot to the floor and swipe your arm over your head, palm facing down. Yeah, push that hip up towards the ceiling, really lengthening. One more time. Inhale. Maybe just the arm. It's too hard. Exhale out. You can do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Turn towards your mat. Step back to dog just to stretch out and to change the side. Very nice. Slide forward. Lower your knees. Step your left foot behind the right, and now watch your right hand as well. Turn your fingertips a little bit out and make sure your shoulder is away from your ears when you turn and open to the left. Stretching. No! Grab the back of your head. Push the back of your head into your hand. Feel you lengthening the whole spine. Then arm up. And then glance to the floor and see if you can lift your back leg. So if the balance is hard, if that's the issue, turn that shin out to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your leg and arms, swipe it over your ear, pushing your left hip up towards the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. That's it. Turn towards your mat. And step back to downward facing dog. Again. Stretch out. So one more little warm up before we go into our real flow. Look forward, slide forward and lower your knees to the floor. Take one step forward with your hands and see if you can lower your forehead to the floor, keeping your butt above your knees. It's Anahatasana. Nice. From here, we are going to move to a Sphinx pose. So I lower my elbows, I slide forward, and I lower my hips. So maybe you need some adjustment, maybe not. So just see where you are. And when you're in swings, spread your fingers, pull in the floor, shoulders away from your ears, open your chest, push the back of your head diagonally up towards the ceiling. Activate your legs as well. So you can choose how much you want to activate in this pose. What we're going to try is to move dynamically from this pose to the other pose. So release, push yourself up, and see if you can lift your elbows and point your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Then lower your elbows, slide forward, and lower your pelvis, open your chest. Long neck, strong legs, strong belly, and then back towards your Anahatasana. So maybe now you can bring the attention to the sides of your body, so feel that they stretch here. Push your sit bones away. We're also stretching our spine now from the bottom of our spine. Come forward, lower, pull and open. Push the back of your head up and feel that you're lengthening your spine now from your head, top of your spine. One more round. Back to Anahat. Nice, nice, nice. And forward to your Sphinx. Open the chest. Do whatever feels nice. And here we're going to do another little thing. We're going to bend our right knee and point the sole of our right foot up towards the ceiling. But we're going to look over our left shoulder towards our right heel. Don't do too much. This is kind of a diagonal thing. So lower, lift the other leg and look over the other shoulder. Lift the right shoulder. And then move from side to side. Slow. So if you do hard work here, you can feel it very much in your belly. Soft work, more in your sides. Lower. Hands next to your ribs. Up on all four, downward facing. Slowly lift your right leg up and back. Slowly look forward, step forward towards your right thumb. You're just going to do a rotation here, so you can keep your hand under your shoulder or use a block if you want. Inhale, stretch your right arm forward. Exhale, twist and open to your right. So if you get tired, lower your back knee. Diagonal as well. Lower your right arm to the floor, hand to the floor, block away, downward face. And then the left leg, easy peasy. Lift it slowly. Nice. Come forward. Step towards your left thumb. Right hand under your shoulder or on a block. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, twist and open to the left. One long line from what can I say? Wrist to wrist. Another long line from head to hip. Inhale. Exhale, lower that arm, hands to the top of your mat, downward facing. Ooh. Stretch out. And then just bend your knees, look forward, walk forward towards your hands. Fold over and bend your knees. Really bend your knees. So feel your belly on your thighs, stroke your head. Interlace your fingers behind your head. And we're going to go from side to side here again. So what I do is I slowly start to stretch my right knee. I open my chest to the right and I lift my arms up. So I'm kind of in a twist where my hips is a part of the movement. Then I bend both knees and I fold forward. And then I stretch the left knee and I open my chest to the left. Go a little bit from side to side, feeling. Start where you come to the middle. So you're opening towards your straight knee and folding with both knees. So this is what we're targeting here is our IT band. It's to the side of our thighs, from our hips down to just below our knee. It can be tight and be strong. Then just fold over. Place your hands on your buttocks, back, whatever. Elbows up towards the ceiling. Push down and try to come up with a straight back. Hands next to your body. Close your eyes. Finally, we're up and standing. Tadasana. And from here, we're going to start to move. So we're just going to move slowly. Nothing stressful, nothing too hard. First we start with a side stretch here. So open your eyes, stretch your arms up. Grab your left wrist and fold over to the right. Fingers steady on your feet. You're tall. Back to the middle, grab the other wrist. Inhale and exhale, fold over. Back to the middle, hands in namaste. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, fold over. Inhale, lift the neck. Exhale, fold over. Hands to the top of your mat. Right foot back, right knee to the floor. Top of your foot. Come all the way up. Stretch your arms straight up. Yes, knees can be sore. And then open your arms in cactus pose. So when you open your arms in cactus pose, try to keep that long line instead of becoming a banana. From here, we're going to tuck the toes of our back foot. We're going to slowly lift the back knee from the floor, rotate our arms back, palms facing up. Long, strong arms, close to your body. And you're just going to swing your arms forward. Take just one breath here because this is hard. And then hands to your mat. Step back to plank. Lower your knees. Top of your feet. Come all the way down. Bend your elbows back. come down as one unit. Keep your hands where they are. Strong legs, strong belly. Inhale, cobra. Make it small. Exhale, come down. Hands. Up on all four. Downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, stretch your left arm forward. Exhale, twist them up. Lower your arms to the floor, or your hand to the floor, step back to dog. And then inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step forward. Slide forward, do it slow. Take your time and lower your back knee and the top of your foot. Come all the way up. One long line. From here, cactus without making a banana. From here, tuck your back foot. Prepare to come up. So lean slightly forward, lift your back knee, and stretch your arms back, palms facing up. Nice. Swing your arms forward. Ooh. Lower your hands to the floor. Easy. Step forward. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Very nice. Side bending, but dynamically. So, one hand, let's say right hand next to your hip, left arm up. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold over to the right. And then we're just changing arms in the air. Inhale up. Exhale, fold over. Couple of rounds. Inhale up. Exhale, fold over. Very nice. Inhale up. And exhale, fold over. Up. Hands in namaste. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, fold over. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Long, strong back. Exhale, fold over. Now left foot back, left knee to the floor. Top of your foot. Come all the way up. More or less the same. We're just going a little bit further. So we're here, and we do the cactus. And we tuck our toes. We didn't even need to lower those toes. Prepare. Lean forward, strong belly. Lift your back knee and stretch your arms back. Good. Now, bend your back knee so you can come all the way up, having your lower back protected. Lift your lower belly. Inhale. Exhale, twist and open to your right. Yes. And say one step. Tilt forward, keeping your twist. Ooh. You can stay here, which is great, or fly your arms open. Your choice. Oh, strong. So here I have a side plank in my book. You can choose to do it or skip it and go straight to your plank and vinyasa. So look to the floor, lower your left hand to the floor and step your right foot back. Stretch up, just one breath. Pushing, very good modification with the knee there. Stretch up, inhale, and exhale, come forward to your plank. You don't need more. If you want, you can do chaturanga. I will teach. Lower your knees. Come all the way down. This time we're going to do something different here. Sorry about that. Arms out to the side in cactus. Push the top of your feet into the floor. Lift your lower belly. And then see if you can lift your arms and your chest just a tiny bit. You can just graze the floor almost if you want. Then pull your elbows in towards your body. And then stretch your arms back. Push the top of your head forward. So one long line. Beautiful. Try to make it light. It's kind of hard, so we want to make it light. Then lower. Turn your head to one side. Release. Perfect. Turn your head to the other side. We're not done finish yet. Then hand the hands next to your ribs. Push yourself up. Adho Mukha, downward facing. step forward. Inhale, stretch your right arm forward and go into the twist that we did on the other side and the other side. Think that your back leg is strong. That's the most important part, except that your shoulders should be away from your ear and you must be able to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower that hand to the floor, dog. And now stretch your left leg up and back. Good. Slide forward, knee towards chest, look forward and step forward, lower your back knee, coming all the way up. Opening in cactus. Preparing. So when you know what's going to happen, it's more easy to do all the steps. So I lift my lower belly, I tilt slightly forward so I have the weight in my front leg, then I lift my back knee and then I stretch my arms back. Feeling the sides of my body strong. Bend your back knee, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, twist and open now to your left. Place your hands in Namaste. Tilt slightly forward. Maybe fly your arms or just stay where you are. Great. Choose if you want to do your side plank. So look to the floor, right hand to the floor, step back and stretch out if you want. Everyone wants. In. Good work. Exhale, come forward. Lower your knees or chaturanga, top of your feet, come all the way down, and we're going to repeat our cactus arms, strong legs, strong belly, lifting just a little. So you get equally strong if you do little in these things. Pull your elbows in and then arms back. Beautiful. Lower, head to one side. Head to the other side. Hands next to the ribs, up on all fours, downward facing, stretching up. Just feel that you stretch your sides. Don't think too much about everything we have to think about in dog. And then come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk silently forward between your hands. Inhale, lift and leg. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Great job. And exhale. Take a breath. But also, when you're here, start to feel your midline. So place your feet comfortably on the floor. Feel the soles of your feet in the floor, because we're going to do a balance here. Balance the weight of your pelvis above your heels and soften your buttocks. Lift your chest bone slightly up towards your thumbs so your shoulders can relax. Feel your neck is long. And feel that spot where your thumbs are touching your body. This is part of your midline. Feel the top of your head. Then open your eyes and lower your hands. So all we're going to do is tree pose, and we're going to think about our sides. So you can do it as you want or follow my leads. So I prefer that you lift your right knee up towards your belly. Good work. Go to the wall or stay. And then open and put your foot where it comes. So when you use your hand, it's a little bit different, but you can choose, of course. So when you're here, what's the work? The work is in the standing hip. So touch your left hip and push it into your midline. Feel that something happens here. Then stretch the other arm up. Feel, if you have your balance, lengthening up, still balanced, then you can stretch the other arm up. And just stay. Beautiful. So the arms is just making the balance a little bit harder. but it's also giving us opportunity to lengthen. So check in with that hip that it's not falling out. This is the work we have to do. Very important for stabilizing your hips. It also helps for stabilizing your lower back. And we need to be equally strong on both sides. And then to get out of the pose, let's do it elegantly. Hands in namaste. Knee forward. Step back. Shake, shake. So that's when things happen. You pull yourself out of the pose and blah, you lose your, for example, your core. And then other side. So feel your feet. Place them so that you feel stable. Place the weight of your hips above your heels, small lift in your lower belly, tall body, left knee towards your belly, open and place, your choice. Now touch your right hip and push it in towards the midline. Don't worry if this other leg is not spread out to the side. Stretch your left arm up if you can. Find your length all up and then stretch the other. So when we're not thinking and we're just hanging on our ligaments here, maybe it's easier to stay and you're not working so hard, but we're just building into our old patterns, especially girls, because we have a tendency to hang on our hips. Very elegant, not so good for neither lower back or hip stability. Maybe you feel when you're lifting up that you're using your pelvic floor as well. Could be nice. Let's get out of it elegantly. Hands in namaste. Knee forward. Foot to the floor. Very good. Where are we? We have plenty of time. We have lots of time. So I have another sequence, and what I want us to do is to do it like it's a breeze, like it's super easy. It makes everything so much more easy instead of thinking, So it's not so hard, a little bit. Come to the top of your mat. We're going to go into a chair pose. So inhale, stretch up, and exhale, just sit down. And then let's find our chair pose. Place your hands on your thighs and lean a bit forward. Now maybe the weight moves to your heels, not to your toes, but then move the weight to your heels by pulling your knees slightly back. Then a small lift in your lower belly. Ribs down. And you know what? Arms in cactus. Don't do too much. Pull your elbows in and stretch your arms back, palms facing down. Lengthen your spine. So what you should feel here is your thighs working. Maybe you can lift your lower belly, soften your shoulders. Feel the weight in your heels. Inhale. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Stretch out that spine. Exhale, fold over. Hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Slow and out. Find your dog. And then lift your right leg up and back. Do it slow. Try to keep it straight. Try to flex the foot. Just kind of work through your core when you do this. Slide forward. Bend your knee and take a giant step forward because we want to get into our warrior two. Lower your back here and come all the way down. Find your warrior. So remember, if it's too big, it's harder and your lower back will suffer. So feel like you can be totally upright in your upper body in this pose. Activate your back leg, and we're going to do extended side angle and reversed warrior without touching our body. So make fists. Swipe your left arm in front of you, lean slightly back, right arm above your ear, and you small and elegantly, yes, reverse warrior. Then arms out to the side, come up, Now it's the right arm in front of you, left arm over your ear, extended. Doesn't need to be so deep. Very nice. And then from side to side. Warrior two. Left arm in front, right arm over your ear. Up. And forward. Right arm in front of you, left arm over your ear. And warrior two. More over. Let's make it a little bit harder. If you want, arms up, palms facing each other. Feel your belly strong here. And then lean slightly back like we did in the beginning of class. Couldn't do much. Come up and then forward. Might be more easy to go further. Just feel. One more time on. Back and forward. Come up, warrior two. Gaze over your front long finger. Maybe sit down. Soften your shoulders. Strong belly. Excellent. Nice to the mat. Downward facing. Stretch. So if you want to do a vinyasa here, you can do it. If not, we just go to the other side. We go to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Strong, straight, flexed foot. Feel it. Then slide forward and step forward. Big step forward. Lower your back here and come up. Warrior two. Find your warrior. Take your time. Sometimes we like it big, sometimes we like it small. Remember, every day is different. So the same. We're going to lean back first, and that will be our right arm in front of us, left arm over your ear. You can also almost just lengthen. Back to warrior two, fists and go to side. Exhaling forward. Right arm over your ear. Perfect. Left arm in front of you. And then from side to side in your own rhythm. So it's like, as long as we're not leaning or hooking or coming into a banana shape, we're keeping our core. Do it soft. Come up. Make it stronger, arms up. And back maybe just a little up. Feel your shoulders when you do this. Very nice. Up, forward. Just one more time on each side. Up, back, and forward. Small movements. Up to warrior classical. Gazing over your front. Really long finger. Maybe sinking down a bit. Yeah. And then hands to the floor, downward facing. Slide forward to plank. Lower your heels, top of your feet. Come all the way down to the floor. Place your arms in cactus. We're not going to do this time. We're going to try to do some diagonal work. But we're going to do it slow. I'm going to feel so we don't go too far. First, lift your lower belly and activate your legs. Really feel that you're lifting your belly, and then sneak your right leg up just a little. Maybe it's just grazing the floor. And then lift your head. Lift your left arm. It's in cactus. Maybe that's okay. Or stretch the arm forward. So sometimes cactus could be so much nicer for your shoulder. Then lower and place that hand, left hand next to your buttocks. Turn your head to the right. Lift your head, look down. Lift your lower belly. Lift your left leg. Sneak it up. Feel that nothing happens in your lower back. You're lifting your belly and then lift your right arm. Maybe keep it in cactus or stretch it forward, your choice. Then come down with your leg, right hand next to your buttocks, turn your head to the right. No, to the left, sorry. So this is my specialty, left and right. So let's move softly from side to side. First belly, then your right leg, then your head and chest, and then your left arm. Maybe just cactus. Lower and turn your head to the right. Prepare your belly, lift your left leg, lift your right arm, chest, look down. And then lower everything, turn your head to the left. One more time. Belly first, then your right leg, then your chest and head, then your left arm. So we can do it slow and get equally strength. If we stay low, do slow. Lower and turn your head now to the right. Left leg, first belly, so leg, then head and chest, then your right arm. Turn your head to the left, okay, yes, and relax. Yes. Maybe move your butt a little bit from side to side if you brought any tension into your lower back there. And then push yourself up on all fours. And we're going to do a stretch. And now we're going to do a back bend. So, what I want us to do is come up, step your right foot forward, and swipe your left shin to the right. So you're all looking to that side of the room. So open your hips to the side of your mat. Perfect. Place your right hand in front of your right thigh, knee, whatever. And start to stretch your left arm up. Lengthen that left side. Then turn your left palm out to the side. Move your arm out to the side, behind your back. And maybe you can grab your pants or your hip or your thigh from behind. So it's like a bind. Perfect. Perfect. So we are here. Feel you have a small lift in your belly. Then turn your head to the left and close your eyes. And just lengthen up, lengthen up, lengthen up, lengthen up. Feel your breathing. Feel that left hip is strong. And then turn your head forward, opening your eyes. Left arm out to the side. Left arm up, get long again. And then tilt over to your right. You decide how far your spine wants to bend to that side. Sliding that right hand arm forward. You can stay here or wrap around your head like we did in the beginning of class. Same. It's all the same. Breathe into your left lung. Slowly up, turning to the top of your mat, so I'm turning that shin back again. Hands in on a step. Inhale, exhale, twist to your right, and stretch your arms out. So when you're working and lengthening your sides, you're also actually preparing for back bends. That's what we're going to do now, but we're going to do it softly. Come back to the middle and step your right knee next to your left and put a pillow under your knees if it's hard there. Or fold your mat or whatever. So we're going to do it soft. And it's the camel pose we're going to do. We're going to do it very, very soft. And I will always want us to prepare with strength. So place your hands next to your hips, close to your body, and lift your lower belly. Feel when you lift your lower belly, you actually activate a little bit here where your buttocks meet your thighs. Open your chest, lengthen up, push the top of your feet into the floor, and then see if you can come back just a little or a little bit more. You decide. Stop before it comes into your lower back here. Lift your belly, feel your body strong. Feel you have strong hamstrings. And then come up. So you try to be one long line. Try again, one more time. So this is a nice preparation to tell this area to work. Then place your hands on your lower back. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Elbows towards each other. Keep on lifting that belly. Lift your chest. Lean back or just open your chest. So this is equally good as a baton and it's super good for the front body. So I was just thinking here for a stretch. And we're just going to do the other side. So maybe stretch out in dog because the lower back for sure got a little bit crunched there. Come forward, lower your knees and step your left foot forward. Slide your right shin to the left. Place your left hand in front of your left thigh. Stretch the other arm up and make length. Just feel how long you can do. Then arm out to the side, palm facing back, pushing, bending and grabbing that thigh from behind in some way. So feel your long. Turn your head now to the right. Close your eyes and feel that right hip is working. It's a little bit working like when we were in the tree pose. So it's pulling a little bit in and lifting you up. Turn your head forward. Stretch your arm out to the side. Stretch it up, get long, and then lean over to your left. Little or a lot. Stretching the arm or grabbing your head to your choice. Come forward. Hands in namaste. Get long. Inhale. Exhale, twist your left, stretching your arms. Come back. And then the last little back bend. So let's do the same. I think it's so good that we should actually do this all the time. Being strong and straight. Hands next to your body, lifting your belly, activating here, opening your chest, lowering your ribs, pushing the top of your feet into the floor and leaning back. So you can do just a little or a lot, your choice. Come out. Come and repeat. Your choice. So actually, if you love Ustrasana from here, from leaning back, you could also grab your heels, open your chest. It's your choice. Where you want to be. position. So if you're in this position as I am, drop your hips to the left and swipe your right leg over to the outside of your left thigh. Here it's also super nice to have a block, or a pillow, or whatever. So you're gonna see, so you can be here, maybe we're all here in the beginning. Now let's see if we can come further. So, grab your front knee and pull it a little bit towards you and lean it out. Soften your shoulders. That's already a little outer hip stretch if you can feel it. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rotate your chest to the right. And then you can, if you want, hook that knee, place the other hand behind you, or whatever. Whatever feels good. Don't need to go so far. On your inhalation, turn your head forward, and on your exhalation, open forward. So I was thinking maybe, maybe not, we could go further. So we could try to lower knees, maybe yes, maybe no. There is a no, there is a yes, there is a semi-yes. Wherever we are, doesn't matter, we're here. So, hands in namaste, lengthen up. Soften your shoulders. Maybe you can tilt a little bit forward, maybe. Maybe you just want to stay here. Feel that now your knees are more heavy, your groins are deeper. If you have an urge for it, you could fall all the way forward, but that means your knees needs to be down. Take a couple of breaths here. And then lift your head, help yourself up, and stretch your legs forward. Windshield wipe, windshield wipe. So, you know, forward bends and lower backs are not always the best friends, but they are if you bend your knees dramatically. And I can show with bent knees, and those who want to keep their legs straight can do it. So place your hands next to you, and roll your shoulders away from your ears, pushing down with your hands, lifting up to the crown of your head. So what I want, if I have bent knees, is to meet my thighs with my belly. So I inhale here, and I exhale, I come slightly forward. Inhale again, and exhale. I fall forward, and I grab under my knees. I lengthen again, and then I drop my head. And you know what? You are actually stretching hamstrings even in this position. So here you can feel where you are. Maybe you can sneak these heels a little bit further. Maybe you're good where you are. And if you have straight legs, well, be happy with your straight legs. Pushing the top of your thighs a little bit down. And then just draping over it. Breathe in. Can you breathe towards your lower back? we're going to step our right leg under and left foot to the outside of our thigh. With or without a block. Don't be shy to use a block. Grab your front knee. Pull it towards you, lengthening up. Feel like groin gets deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly rotate your chest to the left. Place your left hand wherever you want. Maybe you want to hook, maybe you want to do some favorite bindings here. Do it soft. Breathe into the pose. So your butt is heavy, your head is light and wants to move up, 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 up. So when I'm holding and gripping, I'm not really working in my twist anymore, but you're breathing movement into your spine. If you want to work the twist, you have to let go of your knee and just stay. So this is what I've been doing recently. Just working in my movement instead of pulling on. Sometimes it feels good to do the one thing, sometimes it feels good to do the other thing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chest forward. Maybe knees on top of each other, maybe not. Your choice. So inhale, lengthen up, or maybe you just want to be here lengthening up. Or tilt slightly forward, feeling the groins get deeper. Lengthen again and then fold completely over. Your choice. And one side, as I always say, can be so different from the other. And just accept it. Soften into it wherever you are. Your head, lift your chest, stretch your legs forward again. What we're going to do is dramatically windshield wipe, so we get out of this thing. And then move into the shavasana. So, make yourself comfortable for your shavasana by grabbing a blanket, pillows, anything. How are you? You want another?
Sure.
Yeah. Why not? A ram. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, finally. Oh. I've been working well. So enjoy your rest here. Just releasing everything. Feeling the mat beneath you, receiving the weight of your body, and just forgetting about body, forgetting about breath, movement, things. Just floating into your shavasana. So take rest, enjoy.